Hi everyone, igama lami Nombuso Ndebele. I am from Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. So who am I, you ask? I am the founder of a hair brand, premium hair brand called Phophotha. We've been around. Yeah, we've been around actually. Those in SA, KZN know who we are. You know, I'm not blowing my own horn or anything, but I'm kidding. But yeah, we are a premium hair brand, established, born and bred here in KZN. But I need to take you back a bit because we didn't just we just didn't pop up a premium hair brand. It took a while. It took a lot of hard work. It took blood, it took sweat, it took tears, you know. So let's follow on and yeah, this is a movement. This is a lifestyle brand. So stay tuned. So straight out of matric, right? This is Nombuso trying to find out what exactly she wants to do. She always knew what she wanted to do, but I think not really either. So straight after matric, I came to Durban, and then I went to Varsity College first. Yes, if I remember, I went to Varsity College first. I went to go and study PR, and to be quite honest, I hated every minute of it. Like, I was just dying a slow, painful death. Like, I just couldn't, you know. So that's why I urge everyone to do and follow what they love, because it's not cool. I just cannot imagine sitting and doing something you don't love. For me, it was just a lot. So during that whole PR process, I was just like, Mom and Dad, I can't do this, you know. So luckily for me, I was blessed to have parents that were understanding and that have always been follow your passion, team follow your passion, pretty much. So I then went to study beauty therapy at the Beauty Specialist Training Academy. It was in Durban North. Yeah, it was in Durban North. And when I did that, okay, still I was just like, sorry for the phone ringing, but clients, so I'm not gonna cut my clients because of YouTube, sorry. Anyway, so ignore the phone. But anyway, so yeah, when I did beauty therapy, it was a 6-month diploma, I think. Yeah, a 6-month diploma. So in that, then there was it was massage, facials, all of that stuff, and I was just like, eh. Then there was makeup as well, and there was a bit of makeup, but I loved the makeup part of that whole thing, you know, that whole course. So facials and massages weren't really for me. So then after I completed that diploma, then I went and I furthered, and I said, no, I need to go to makeup school. So there was a school, it's called Face to Face. Those who love beauty know that school. It's called Face to Face. I don't know where they are now, but I suggest you go and do that. It was a makeup artistry diploma as well, full-time. I did that for 6 months as well. So when I did that, then I found my passion. I really truly loved makeup, and then I did that. Okay, cool. So within that whole process, I then would do shows, you know, do brides. Yeah, I've had a few clients now that I haven't seen in literally 7 years, that I did their wedding from 7 years ago, blah. So yeah, makeup for me was my passion. I did that. I do freelance work as well as get paid. The money thing for me was just honestly, it came after, you know. I did a lot of stuff for free. I think that's another thing that people don't like to talk about. I did a lot of stuff for free because that's where my experience came in. So I don't know how it is now. That was 7 to 8 years ago, but I don't know if people are still doing work for free or people just jump right into it with no experience. angazi, but I suggest that for me, that's what worked for me, because I got to meet a lot of people. That's where the name spread as well, you know. Yeah, but don't let people obviously use you and stuff, with that being said, but it's okay to do free stuff. Anyway, so I had to do that to get the name out there. Where the extension part came in, I had no idea that, like, hair, if it was God's way of opening, God knew what he was doing, like, literally. He opened the hair channel. So what would happen was when let's say my parents would have visitors maybe from overseas or anything, they would ask, oh, what would you guys like, you know, clothes, bags, more stuff. So I'd always be like, no, please bring me hair. Okay, fine, they'll bring extensions in, $30, whatever, you know. Then I'd put those extensions in. People used to always ask, where did you get your hair from and stuff. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Until it grew and grew and grew. People would always ask me, where did you get your hair from? So I was like, overseas. You know, when you're here from KZN, that time when you say overseas and people think that you're lying, or you just don't want to tell them, you know, but honestly that's what it was. So then I saw it, no, there's a gap in the market, like a huge one. So I would bring in a source, like a few extensions, maybe about 5, you know, and I was just like, let me just try. Then I put it on my Facebook and it would sell like hotcakes. The 5 flew off the shelf. So I was like, okay, where was I selling as well? I was selling from the boot of my car. I love that story. That is my story. Because that's where we began, you know. Humble beginnings. God loves humble beginnings, literally, because then the process of growth, you can always acknowledge him there, you know. So I literally would go with my fiance, hubby, and we would sell, like he would drive me and then we would go, because now you can imagine, because now we are selling and it's getting a bit dangerous, because you have to meet people in town, you have to meet people at their houses. So it was a bit scary, you know. The mobile route that we took, I would do that again, but it just, from a safety point of view, it was a bit scary, as you can imagine, you know, as a girl just driving by herself to people that you don't know. So it was, the demand now was too much. We had to deliver a lot of orders. It was just a lot. So then we were just like, okay, I think now it's time for a store. We did not wake up and say, we need a store. The store thing literally was God, and the store thing was scary. It was honestly scary, because you literally have no idea what it's gonna be like. Are people even gonna come? Like, you know, I find, you know, and stuff where, you know, it's okay. There's no rent to take care of. There's no what expenses and stuff. But we were just like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So we started, and we chose Musgrave because I felt like that was the most central place there was. We went into Musgrave. We were privileged to get into the mall, and we did it. First day, we were like, okay, let's start small. We're a specialist salon. We're not a hair salon. So a lot of people like get that twisted. We were the first of our kind, specialist. You know, we weren't a salon. We were a specialist hair boutique. That's what we were, and we were the first in KZN to be a specialist salon. The name spread like wildfire. I was like, what just happened? No, not really. What just happened? No, seriously. What just happened? Spread like wildfire. Phophotha this, Phophotha that. Haibo, Joburg, people coming down Eastern Cape, Mozambique, Namibia, Haibo, Pongolo, Mpangeni. Like, I was just like, are we being for real? Like, are we being for reals? Like, is this a joke or is this serious? Like, pinch me, you know, type of thing. I was so overwhelmed. Like, I still am, you know, and it was, I just never wanted that to ever get to my head, you know, or me to lose focus either, you know. And I thank God completely. I thank God the name spread. I was just like, why is a hair salon so popular? Like, it's just hair. Like, it's just hair. But I knew Ruthie, my dear, that was God. That was God. When God has his hand in something, it's bound to be, you know. And that was that. So we started, and we're just still going, you know. We've had that grace to which we are still here, although it is super challenging, because now it's crunch time, you know. 7 years later, I think we're going to be 7 years this year. Ever since, you know, Musgrave was amazing. We were at the mall, foot traffic, it was crazy, you know. Then we were like, okay, 5 years after that, we're like, no, let's just move, you know. It's time for move. It's time for a new challenge, a bigger space, because with being in a mall also comes with its own challenges, you know, like anyway, I guess. So we then left, and then now we are at Windermere. We found a house in Windermere, close. It's still in Morningside, Durban, and yeah, it's been very tough, you know. It's yeah. You know, but in every single business, whatever you do, whether it's business, whether it's your career, whether you're following your passion, whether you're studying something you love, whatever it is, you're going to go through a phase, you know, where it's just goes up, it goes down, up and down, especially if you know you're doing your God-given career, you know. So expect that. You know, you have to expect that. You have to be ready for challenges. You have to be ready to face them, and that when they do come and knock you out, lift yourself up. That's my point. You have to vuka ubangene seriously, because it's this is you. There's no other you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no photocopy. You're the original. You're the only one. So if you're going to be sleeping and bothering yourself just because you feel like, oh no, I can't get up, world is too tough, the world wants to swallow me. Yes, it does want to swallow you, but you need to get up and keep it moving, because there's nobody who's going to do what you do. So don't give Satan place. Totally ignore him. He's there, whatever, but you need to do what you gotta do, get that paper and keep it moving. That's really what you have to do, I'm telling you. And when you know that you're doing something that you love, and you're doing something of purpose, and where you're supposed to be, the world will attack you at every single corner. Then you know that, okay, I'm doing what I want. You know, I'm doing what I should be doing. If you're just, there's no challenges, there's no what, Shuti, I believe, you know what I mean? Where, if you're in a spot God wants you to be in, you are going to be attacked. So just be prepared and just go in with an open mind, so that when challenges do come, you can say, challenge, not today, Satan, not today, you know? So always have that attitude. It's going to get better. Where there's darkness, there's always light, you know. Joy comes in the morning. So always persevere, always push through until, you know. So that's what I have to say about that. And for me, 2018 is our year. It's signed, sealed in heaven. It's done, you know. 2018 is our year. 2018 is your year. You know, 2018 is your year. So just keep it moving. Challenge yourself. Your biggest enemy is you. So once you've tackled you, is just like whatever. So be mindful. I think that's where my relationship with God came in, because I now know that everything that I have is His, and I just focused everything on Him, and I dedicated this business to Him because it's His, so I now know that I'm not alone. We all are not alone. Just remember that. So it's been quite a journey. We've had amazing support from all of you. You guys are absolutely amazing. Our followers have grown. I'm like, we're just a salon and we're on 90,000 something, and it's like, how, what way, kanjani, explain kindly how, I'm so grateful. Like, it grew, it literally grew, and I'm so thankful to all of you. People drive from far, people email, people love us, people follow us, people give us constructive criticism. I'm thankful for those people, because those people are the ones that help us grow, not the ones that bash and don't come with a solution, but there are some people that just bash and are just bullies behind keyboards. But I'm talking about the ones that criticize constructively, those ones who are not because they're bashing, it's because Phophotha and it needs to be fixed, and then we move on. You know what I mean? I appreciate those people. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for supporting Phophotha thus far. Your continued support is appreciated, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. So yeah, this was just an intro for our channel, Phophotha TV. Look out for so much more. We'll have a lot of special guests. There'll be hair tips, everything, all things glam, all things not so glam either. We need to show you the real. Yeah, it's an amazing industry. If you're in the beauty industry, we'll be talking about a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, it's a lifestyle brand. So just look out for everything you can imagine, not only beauty, not only hair. That's our main focus, yes, but there's just so much to this brand. There's so much to life as well, that we can share. The more info that we share, the better the world will be. So we're not stingy with that info. Sorry, don't mind me, this is me. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just stay tuned. I love you all. You're absolutely amazing. Stay blessed. Let there be light in your life. Let there be light in your career, and everything that you touch turns to gold. I love you all.